What's going on, guys? This is Delma Orange 927 here, and here with me, guys, I have Dusk Under 9.
Hey guys.
And today we're gonna kind of have another discussion topic on Halo, obviously. And today we're gonna discuss what we think Halo 6 will be like, and both the things that will change in Halo 6 and also the things that will stay the same. Some things are good, some things are bad. Let's just get started.
Yeah, guys. So let's start out with the first thing, and obviously, guys, this is all our opinion. So things aren't necessarily confirmed. We can't tell you this is coming back or this isn't. It's just what we think. So don't think
Logically.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess we can start out with what do you want to start out with? Split screen?
Sure. Let's start with split screen.
Sure. So well, guys, I do think split screen is going to be coming back, or let's hope it comes back, because if it isn't, that's going to outrage a lot of fans. I do know why split screen could not come back, because, you know, it did sell Xbox Ones, but considering the numbers, I'm pretty sure they probably, as much as they made money off of Xbox Ones, they probably lost just the same amount from people that boycotted the game due to no split screen.
So I do think 343 will bring back split screen in the next game, and at least in some way. I don't think even if it's just I think the bare minimum they'll do probably is 2-player split screen. Like they won't have the 4-player split screen option, but they might just have at least 2 players, kind of like how COD Black Ops 3 does it.
Yeah,
at the very least.
And multiplayer, they actually have.
Yeah.
Okay, but okay, and another thing that I sort of think that might... Okay, if they're actually telling the truth and the engine is the reason that split screen's not in the game, then I actually don't think split screen's going to be in there, because they'll have to freaking rebuild the engine to put split screen on. So, but if it's the reason for the Xboxes, then I bet they'll bring it back. But if it's a legitimate engine issue, then, which I kind of doubt, because I thought that was a whole bunch of BS, but if that is the case, then I actually don't know. It might not come back.
Well, even if that is the case, they need to figure out a way to fix the problem.
Yeah, seriously, because, you can't have this freaking engine that you know, seriously.
If you guys want full detail why we want split screen back, just watch my why 343 needs to bring back split screen video, and just watch that, and it'll basically cover everything.
I made a video also about split screen on my channel. It's not a lot. It was a long time ago, but you can still go watch it.
Yeah, so I guess split screen, I think more than likely it'll come back. I think out of a percentage, I think I'd probably say an 80% chance it'll come back.
Yeah, probably
an
80-20. Okay, if it's a legitimate hardcore engine issue where they literally have to trash the engine to get split screen in, then no, it's not. But if it's one of those things where
they'll have to modify the engine a little bit in order to bring it back and stuff.
Yeah, then they'll probably be done.
To be honest, I don't even care if Halo 6 doesn't look as good and stuff if it's able to optimize split screen.
Yeah, same.
If it's downgraded to Halo 4 graphics or something just to support split screen, then whatever.
So be it. I'll be fine.
So be it, Jedi. Alright, so next thing is
cut content.
Yeah, and we're saying no, is cut content coming? Well, let's explain. So will cut content come back in the next Halo game? Do you think they're gonna play the same BS that Halo 5 played with this?
Well, okay, guys, I know this is obviously there's no confirming, but I actually kind of do think they are, because think about it. Everybody knows that cut content, it's a bad business practice. No one likes cut content. It's pretty much everyone hates it, besides the noobs that don't know what they're doing, like the new casual players. They think cut content's good because they're acting like they're getting new ones, but that's the whole point. But what I'm trying to say is
psychological warfare.
Yeah, that's the whole point. People think it's new when it's old. Well, not old. It's what should have been there to begin with. But I actually do think it's going to return. Maybe not as bad, but I'm pretty sure it's going to return, because think about it. Yes, it's a bad business practice, but it's still gaining Microsoft money, and as long as it's gaining them money, I'm pretty sure they're still going to keep it the same.
Now, one thing I will be willing to forgive about the cut content on another shooter, cough, Destiny. Yeah. At least we don't have to pay for it.
Yeah, at least we don't have to pay for it. At least we eventually get it, but I know I would rather just completely have everything at launch of the game.
I'm hoping what they'll do is that for Halo 6, they'll give all the content that should have been in the game, and then have all the new modes and all that come later. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, like seriously, they literally gave us the bare minimum. Like even the modes that were like standard staples weren't even in the game. Like okay, at exact launch, I wouldn't necessarily expect modes like Fiesta, because yes, they were fun modes, but they weren't staples of Halo. They were there.
But Big Team Battle.
Yeah, Big Team
Forge.
Battle, that deserves to be in there. Hopefully they have that in the final product. So, as a final thought, I do think there's going to be some sort of cut content. Hopefully not as bad, though.
Like I said, all we can really hope is maybe they'll just have it where all the old content is put in, and then the more minor content and the new modes come in later. Like, to be honest with Halo 5, Warzone should have been the mode that came in later, not Big Team Battle.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, guys. So, that's pretty much our opinion on cut content. So, the next thing that's going to be in there is,
Rec system?
Oh, yeah, Rec system. Rex, okay, guys. I can almost 99.9% guarantee the Rec system is coming back, because out of all things that they got money off of in this game, like cut content, split screen and stuff, it was the Rec system, because that is like literally they make more money off the Rec system than they do the actual sales of the game.
So with that, yeah, it's coming back, fellas. Unfortunately, hopefully, maybe the most we'll get is maybe they'll tone it down a little bit. Like
Hopefully, the best we can hope for is like a compromise between some of the armor is earnable and some of it's in Rec system. Hopefully they do that at least. You know, I guarantee you it's coming back, but hopefully they do something, at least something like that.
What do you think they'll do anything to change the Rec system in terms of adding anything? Like, do you think they'll add anything to the Rec system?
Hopefully they just add more armors and weapons and stuff. Maybe add in I don't know, extra content and stuff. Like there's actually been some like rumors that they could add in like separate, like I don't know, weapons that are actually different from the standard weapons that you can only get in Rec system. Like
not weapon variants.
Well, not even weapon variants, completely new weapons. Like they already have weapon variants in Rec packs, don't they?
Yeah, new weapons would be nice. And one idea I actually did have.
Except that would be kind of pay to win, but whatever. Okay, back to the.
Well, as long as they balance them, it wouldn't.
Yeah, as long as they're balanced, like they're not too OP, it wouldn't be to pay to win.
Yeah, but one idea I actually had is, what if you could actually use AI through the Rec system? Like, what if you could like pay a Rec and then like spawn like a squad of Marines that'll follow you around and stuff? That'd be cool.
I know, there was actually rumors, okay, this didn't happen, and I actually don't want it to happen, because this would obviously be pay to win for Call of Duty, but there was actually rumors that kill streaks were going to be added to the Rec pack, to the supply drops, and so, like, you could get, like, a cool kill streak, like, you can get a new chopper, and once you get in a Rec pack, you can run the chopper, and then you get a different kill streak than everyone else. Hopefully they do, that would be cool in Halo, since, like, if they balance it out a bit more, not a kill streak, but just something like maybe a new vehicle, that'd be cool.
Oh, what if they brought in some vehicles from the lore, like from Halo Wars, like the Grizzly or the Hawk, or what about the Vulture? The Vulture's a pretty good one.
Or just previous vehicles that were in other Halo games, like bring back the freaking team-based vehicles like the Hornet,
Falcon,
yeah,
Revenant, the Spectre was the Spectre cool from like Halo 2, like the Covenant version of the Warthog?
Oh yeah, that was a cool one. I actually like that one. Just bring back more vehicles, maybe with some weapons and stuff. And yeah, that's pretty much gonna wrap it up for that part of the video.
Okay, next one. We discussed the Rec system.
Well, I actually have one that's sort of, it's not necessarily a part of the money-making sort of scams that Microsoft and sometimes 343 runs, but it's the campaign. Now, guys, there is reasons that this campaign was very simplistic and easy for people to understand. It wasn't that big in depth. It was kind of just like, this happens, that happens. Yeah, so
the end.
Now, I know this was for the noobs, for the casuals. They didn't want like a completely different, like hard story. I'm not gonna blame this all on Microsoft.
They tried to avoid another Halo 4.
Yeah, but they didn't want it to be a Halo 4 again, so they wanted to make it easier for the other people to understand. And guys, I hope this doesn't happen, but you know, I kind of do, because they're building this game for the casuals. And they're kind of really going away from the lore. Only thing I really can hope for is maybe they focus more on the characters or something. If they go away from the lore of the game, or focus maybe on the overall.
Well, at the very least, just apply stuff from the previous Halos, like just see how Master Chief feels when, you know, his best friend becomes evil and tries to rule the galaxy.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, so we, honestly, I really don't know how the story's gonna play out. I doubt it's gonna be that in-depth in the lore, because it's supposed to appeal to more casual audiences and stuff.
Which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Please, at least don't have the inconsistencies of Brian Reed.
Even though Brian Reed's gonna be still gonna be the director.
I am hoping, though, that at least Brian Reed will this time have people watching him, like more assistant writers and stuff. That way they can at least, like, keep him on a tight leash.
Hopefully.
So let's see,
I
do you want to talk about how, like, maybe some of the characters in Halo 5 will play out? Because it's like, Halo 5 had a lot of characters that I don't think will be that big in Halo 6, like...
Yeah, sure. I think they might. Well, they've already kind of got rid of all the Spartan Op stuff, so...
Like, do you think they'll keep the 4-player co-op thing for 6, like the squad system?
I hope they don't, because that was pretty horrible. Plus, they never really evolved any of the characters, so they're probably going to have to find a way to get rid of them if they're going to disclude it.
Oh my gosh, if they kill off all of Blue Team, I'm going to be mad.
I know. They either just need to make a way where they just stop Blue Team in general, or just like make all the characters branch away. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think what they'll have is maybe a co-op buddy system, kind of like how Halo 3 was, where, you know, player 1 was, like, Master Chief, player 2... Like, I think, like, for example, like, player 1 will be Master Chief, player 2 will be, Spartan Locke, and then player 3 will be, like, I don't know, like, the Arbiter, maybe?
Yeah.
Well, that'd be cool,
yeah,
like,
that'd
the
be cool.
Arbiter being a playable character again.
Yeah.
I miss the Arbiter.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I mean, like, it's definitely better than the squad system. Another thing that we probably should talk about is the mobility.
Do you think the mobility will stay?
Yeah, probably, because, you know, they implemented all this mobility and stuff. I doubt they're gonna take it away, especially considering the fact that they just implemented it again, like, for Halo 5, and they're probably gonna continue it. I mean...
At this point, just...
For all the people that are hating on the mobility, like, I don't prefer it at all, but, like, it's something that's probably going to stay. Okay, if there's one thing that I want to go that's sort of new within, like, the mechanics, it's the aim down sight feature, because that's pretty much the one thing that I'm like, okay, that's too far. And, like, I really, yeah, that would be getting too far, just to the point where... You know, like, add in the aim down sight feature. I really think that should be taken out, and maybe tone down some of, like, the ground pound and the Spartan charge and stuff. Like, I don't really see a point for sliding.
Like, sliding's kind of... I actually feel like the sliding they got from Destiny, just because it's like... There's really no point of the slide mechanic. It's like...
I know.
Why is it even there?
I know, like, the slide mechanic in Halo is really, like, useless.
It is useless. So squad system, story, the enhanced mobility. Do you want to talk about, like, how the game will approach just the I don't know, like, maybe the side modes, maybe? Like,
oh, well, I mean, I kind of think they'll do the same thing they did in Halo 5, to be honest. You know, I mean, I hope they add in more, but if I had to guess, they'd probably add in more as, like, content. You know, I do hope they sort of implement what they already implemented later in Halo 5 early into Halo 6, so we won't have to wait 16,000 months for Warzone Firefight, even though I don't even know what it really is. Because, guys, I'm actually, after this, I don't know if everyone's already made a video upon it or not, but I actually have some criticisms upon Warzone Firefight, but...
Well, I already made a video about it.
Yeah, but, I'll tell my criticisms later, but, like, I don't know, I just hope they add in some side modes. If they're not gonna do it, like, right at launch, because, you know, I bet they're gonna do the cut content thing, at least don't make it this far into the development cycle. Like, make it, like, a few weeks, like they did, like, Big Team Battle or whatever. And Big Team Battle and freaking Forge better be the freaking
Day one.
Yeah, day one. You know, seriously. Okay, I don't mind frickin' maybe Warzone Firefight in there because it's new and stuff, but literally Forge and Big Team Battle are staples. You know.
Well, yeah, Big Team Battle has basically existed since day one.
What?
Like,
Yeah, it should
Combat
have.
Evolved had Big Team
yeah.
Battle, and Forge is a big part of the community because
Well, yeah.
that's what allows Machinima and a bunch of custom games to be really fun.
Yeah. Yeah, guys, that's pretty much our thoughts on that. I guess the side modes.
What about what do you think of the Forge itself, like how it is?
I like the Forge, but like to me it's just a bit too complicated. Like I'm never gonna use it, you know. Diamond Orange just barely used it. I really think that if you have to be the only point I find with the Forge is just for other people to make maps, and I play on them. You know, I don't really, myself personally, making maps with Forge is almost impossible.
Like, I'm okay with Forge, but I liked how simple Forge was. It was like, it wasn't meant to be this complex, like, this button does certain things, but you have to mix that button with this button and all that. It was just, you have the objects, you have the materials, make something out of it.
Yeah, you know, I wish they could make it where you could do all this cool stuff.
Like Halo 2 Anniversary Forge, that was a great good one.
Well, I like how you can make the maps and stuff, but I just wish that it was a bit more simple, you know. Hopefully in Halo 6 they can sort of find a better layout.
At least make it the original control scheme again, at the very least. Like,
Yeah.
make it the original control scheme. You know, where A is to select objects, X is to get your inventory, all that, because I really don't like the new control scheme.
Yeah, at least do that.
So we discussed the Forge. What did you think of, how do you think they'll change or add to Warzone in Halo 6?
Well, I hope they sort of make it where, I hope they kind of make the enemies a bit more there, because, like, one of the major things about Warzone was, not only are you going to be fighting regular humans, but you could also fight, you know, AI, but they're barely there. You know,
Well, really the only time they really are there is the beginning of the match and the boss battles.
yeah, and even then the boss battles are just, like, basically bullet sponge enemies, so.
They're not even interesting. It's
Like, dude, the reason no one ever goes for the boss battles is because it freaking isn't fun to play, you know?
Well, two problems. One, they're bullet sponges, and no interesting attack patterns. And two, no offense, the bosses kind of forgo of any effort when only the last shot counts.
I know, right? That's retarded.
It's like, no, what they need to do is have it where the boss is worth whatever amount of points, and you're gradually gaining those points as you're inflicting damage on it.
Yeah, so every single time you hit him, you get like 10 points, kind of like zombies in a way. And like you sort of, it's basically whoever gets the most hits in him gets the more points. Because that makes no sense. Like, a whole team could be sitting there firing at a boss, and at the very end, one like blue team member jumps in and gets one shot, and it kills the boss, and they get the
Like, fires one shot out of a magnum.
and then it just kills him, and the whole entire red team did it all. But
And, like, blue team has scored 150 points.
I know people get so mad.
But it's stupid. Like, I do wish the AI was more involved, because what I thought Warzone was gonna be was more of like this triple way conflict. You know, like, you have two teams fighting each other, and then the AI is kind of like there to ruin everything for both sides.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'll get into more detail about that when I make my, I'm gonna soon be making a Warzone potential video. Real soon, so when I make that, I'll probably get more in depth what the opportunities Warzone could have.
Yeah, I'll probably make one like that too. Yeah, so
What do you think Warzone Firefight will be like? Like,
for Halo 5.
Halo 5 and 6, I guess.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure Halo 5. Well, this is the thing. If they don't have custom games with Warzone Firefight, then I think it's gonna suck. Complete balls.
I doubt they'll have custom games just
That's-
because it's a Warzone playlist.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because, dude, the whole point of Warzone was you can customize the crap out of it. That's what made it so enjoyable, but really you can't
You mean
customize...
Firefight.
I mean Firefight, sorry. The whole fun part about Firefight was that you could customize the crap out of it and make it, like, you know, the way you wanted to.
Like Reach.
Yeah, like Reach and stuff. But really, if you're not going to be able to do that through custom games, I don't really find it I mean, it's not gonna be obviously any other mode. I'm not gonna turn down, but it's just
Like, at least we finally have a mode that's like an AI-oriented mode, because it's like every Halo after, like, ODST had that, because it was like, you know, Reach had Firefight, 4 had Spartan Ops. Granted, Spartan Ops wasn't that good, but at least it was something, you know? At least it... Like, I think Warzone Firefight could finally be considered the side mode, I guess.
yeah, it could be the well. In
a way, in some ways.
Well, I honestly don't consider a side mode because think about it. A side mode has to be something, in my opinion, that you can play offline as well for those people that don't have anything else to play. Because, dude, when I played Call of Duty and I didn't have Xbox Live, Zombies I would play a lot. And, like, you're not going to be able to play this offline at all. Like a lot of the fun parts about Warzone Firefight, or Firefight in general, is you could just hop on. You didn't even need to go online. You could just hop on and play Firefight by yourself and kill millions of hordes. Well, this, you have to go online, go through matchmaking.
Well, half the thing was, like, when I played Halo Reach a lot when I was younger, it was like anytime my internet would crash on me. And
yeah, me and Dumb Orange would actually play it a lot.
We just, I don't know, play cough split screen on Firefight, and it would be fun.
We had a lot of fun in Reach and ODS.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, wasn't Firefight the way I introduced you to Halo?
Yeah, like, Firefight's what got me in, like, started to play Halo a lot, and... like,
yeah, I remember you came over my house, and I set it up a Firefight match, and you were like, what was this? And then we, like, went on the Warthog and trolled all the AI, and then we went out with the target locator.
Oh, yeah. But, like, yeah, we had a lot of fun through Firefight, and, like, it's not really going to be the same without, like, you know, being able to do custom games. You know, like, custom games was a really big part of it, and it's gone. Well, it's most likely gone.
Yeah, so... And that's what I kind of explained in my Firefight video. It was like... It is sort of back, but it's not really the same mode that we remembered. You know, it's... Like, in a way, it's kind of its own thing. It's not going to be, you know... Because I see people on the internet go like, oh my gosh, Reach Firefight is back! It's in Halo 5! Yay! And it's like, it's not really, like, sort of, but not really.
Like, honestly, it really, without the custom games, I don't really think it's there. Like, it's just, it's there, but it's just like, it's not like I'm going to be able to do this with my friends. Well, you can, but not really. Like, you can't customize it at all. It's like, it's going to be... I don't know, like...
Matchmaking.
It's not going to be as fun, you know?
So, basically, it's like... basically, it's just, you know, it just lacks the options, I guess. By the way, Dusk Under 9 left. He needed to head home, so I guess I'll just finish the video from here. Basically, what I'm just trying to explain is, this is what I personally think Halo 6 realistic. This is what me and Dust Under think Halo 6 will be like realistically. Not what we want it to be like, not what we are expecting fully, like not what we want. It's what we think, what we're expecting, and not expecting like, oh, like, you know, I'm expecting this to be the best game ever. No, I just mean, like, expecting as in realistically thinking this will happen. Like, this is the most likely chain of events that will happen. So, you know, if it goes in a better direction. So, yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. You know, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please leave a like, subscribe, and, you know, stay tuned to more content. And if you guys enjoyed, I'll see you next time. So, this is Dumb Orange 97, and peace out.